Zombie Xavier 100 says why you in creative bro. Zombie Xavier 100 says Saeel. Zombie Xavier 100 was slain by Monkey Jaden. Zombie Xavier 100 says fuck you. Zombie Xavier 100 says finey. Zombie Xavier 100 says a. Zombie Xavier 100 was slain by spider. Zombie Xavier 100 says Zombie Xavier 100 has made the advancement Monster Hunter. Zombie Xavier 100 says LMAO. Zombie Xavier 100 says okay so why. Zombie Xavier 100 says what? Monkey Jaden says we at J. Zombie Xavier 100 says I use pad BC no mouse. Zombie Xavier 100 says I heard that yes. Zombie Xavier 100 says I shat. Monkey Jaden was slain by Zombie Xavier 100. Zombie Xavier 100 was killed. Zombie Xavier 100 says a. Zombie Xavier 100 says so why. Monkey Jaden has made the advancement Monster Hunter. Zombie Xavier 100 was killed while fighting Monkey Jaden. Monkey Jaden says stop fucking killing me. Zombie Xavier 100 says ah /. Zombie Xavier 100 says fine. Zombie Xavier 100 says I'll stop. Zombie Xavier 100 says why. Zombie Xavier 100 says Monkey Jaden says stop trying to fucking kill me. Zombie Xavier 100 says fine. Zombie Xavier 100 says hi. Monkey Jaden says you see this block? Zombie Xavier 100 says yes sir. Monkey Jaden says the thing on it is going to sleep with you. Zombie Xavier 100 says fuck you. Monkey Jaden says if you keep trying to kill me. Monkey Jaden says got it? Zombie Xavier 100 says yes. Zombie Xavier 100 says I will stop. Monkey Jaden says good. Zombie Xavier 100 says I get plank. Zombie Xavier 100 says hold up. Zombie Xavier 100 says hi skid. Zombie Xavier 100 says I'm joking. Zombie Xavier 100 says please I joking. Zombie Xavier 100 says no. Monkey Jaden says have it. Zombie Xavier 100 says don't. Zombie Xavier 100 says Monkey Jaden says you now have Mimi block 3. Zombie Xavier 100 says no. Zombie Xavier 100 says don't. Zombie Xavier 100 says it was joke. Zombie Xavier 100 says I sorry. Zombie Xavier 100 says why the fuck is the command block Mimi? Zombie Xavier 100 says what the fuck? Zombie Xavier 100 says you will be punished. Zombie Xavier 100 says JK. Zombie Xavier 100 says CN we JST play Minecraft. Monkey Jaden says Monkey Jaden says fim. Monkey Jaden says fine. Zombie Xavier 100 says FIM. Monkey Jaden says FIM. Skull 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 skull. Zombie Xavier 100 says IGTG soon but we can play when I back. Monkey Jaden says Yufwash no Irmapkio 34 Nimp 9043 in. Monkey Jaden says Fian. Zombie Xavier 100 says ERM. Monkey Jaden says Fi Finum. Monkey Jaden says Tufino Janowin. Monkey Jaden says 15 Fi. Zombie Xavier 100 says GTG now. Monkey Jaden says Apst Fugue JPOC. Zombie Xavier 100 says I play when I come back. Monkey Jaden says Ioshwatoy. Monkey Jaden says with the Yojafajk. Zombie Xavier 100 says what the fuck was that? Monkey Jaden says JPOC Fumboy. Monkey Jaden says Hey we out you irfu Jakesi. Zombie Xavier 100 says oh shit. Zombie Xavier 100 says we cooked. Monkey Jaden says WH at. Zombies. Monkey Jaden.